The show is a dangerous one and accidents can do happen. In this unlikely event, please remain behind the barriers. Do not lean on the barriers and do not poke any limbs through the barriers, otherwise they will be hacked off by an oncoming motorcycle. There may also be some pyrotechnics, so expect some bangs. I can see Sergeant Palace is ready. So Sergeant Palace, if you please, will you start the triumphs?
That 50s here. Oh yeah.
It's like the Red Arrow. Yeah, Red Arrow's a proper pilot.
The first ride today is the opening ride.
They come up with like reserve and can't say military-wise all.
Let's spin around the arena for various series of high-speed intersections in the centre. This is also an opportunity for the riders to get to grips with the unfamiliar ground. What about where the bumps and slips are? We've got a grassy patch, we've got a sandy patch. Let's see how they focus that. With the nod of the head from Colonel Forster, each stick splits, goes its separate ways. That's Colonel Forster on the right, keeps looking for his dressing. Off Colonel Forster, he hits the right marker and accelerates towards the That's the first one in the safety building. Well, drop the speed, get a little closer, a little faster.
Again.
Now it's the interlocker with the nod of the head from Colonel Forster with the critical pressure still taking his dressing for us. Bank the bikes over and accelerate. As the opening ride comes to an end, wheel to wheel action as each stick joins back in the centre of the arena and exits the pits. If you will, ladies and gentlemen, nice big round of applause for the opening ride. Here we have Signal Up and Out performing the Double Dewey. This is a double representation of the rear signals cap badge, Mercury Messenger to the Gods. Signal Up and Out is a first year. He's the guy in the bottom, the guy on top, Lance Corporal Papa. Big round of applause for the Double Dewey, please. Next we have the Swallow, run by Lance Corporal Glover, with Signal Bay on the tank. He's able to take his hands off the handlebars and maintain the speed of the bike with a sticky throttle. He's steering the motorcycle, weighting the pads under his feet, left and right. Give him a nice wave, ladies and gentlemen, and a round of applause. Here we have Signal Account on the Angel. Signal Account is a first year. This is a first year trick. It's a first basic trick. All the signal servants have the opportunity to join the right helmets and complete a 3-year tour with us. Cheering perfect time. Give them a round of applause as they do it, please. Here we have another inertia trick. It is a forward-facing trick. Anyone guess who is in control of that motorcycle? First guy back, second guy. There comes. Which one? Yes, it's the second guy. It's Landscape Router on the 30s, all finishes on their first year trick. Now we have Corporees on a reverse trick. It's our first reverse ride trick. Corporal Bay, written by Corporees, who is my troop corporal. He's in his third year. He has one more year to do with me. On top, in-house jumping expert is Signaler Johnson. Take your hands off, please. Thank you very much. Keep it. On the expert eye of Robert Forster, the Carter River performed by Landscape Router, Landscape Router, and Signaler James. Kawasaki, KX from business, starting second, Belgium, third year, 10 miles down, inland, all right trip. And a heavy line in game, Signaler there, as he got his students. Like two. It's Landscape Router, and finally, I lied, there was Landscape Router, Jay Dawson. Anyone notice a week back Black Week? He is wearing the Black Week today. He was the last person to perform during a public show, and he then blew a wing because of it. Next we have Uber on the Queen headstand so-called because there is a soldier doing the headstand on the balloon seat. It is Let's go for wheelchair performing all of our upside down work. Big round of applause for Leeds. Now you can remember Sig Thompson, no doubt, from the court jester. He was sat on that chair juggling. Now he can prove he can ride a bike backwards and juggle as well, kind of. It's not easy, come on, give him a clap, clap him in. A lot of military prayer on the Carlo bar. In previous years this would have been jumped by a horse, the bar was a bit lower. But now we've got Landscape Router reading the wire, royal signals vindication. Upside down. Just as the strap, this is just as though it's holding the bike up. The riders have to maintain a perfect distance between each other. Now we have the Irish Whip. 3 sets of 3 bikes, 9 bikes in 4. One performance, so it's a 3-way cross in the centre of the arena. This is the ride experience. And yet it still cost me 4 broken hands and 1 broken leg in training. Give them a cheer, ladies and gentlemen. If I don't know what's worth a round of applause, if that is not, give them a clap as they exit the arena, please. Slowly we have Landscape Control on the Cossacks. Being rather aptly, Landscape Control is performing this particularly difficult trick because all the weight is under the back wheels. And for some reason he didn't take his hands off. I know you can hear me, so take your hands off. There we go. He is leaving the white helmet. He has completed his 3 years from the team, and he's going to explosive body disposal. masses, just the strength of the centre man holding everything up and together. We have Corporal Quail, Elliot throws in the team. Performing line ahead stand, upside down, you guessed it, Lance Corporal Ranger. This is our only first game performed for reverse wide trick. It is the book reading. He's reading the white reverse signals. Monthly, fascinating publication. He set the throttle, or release the clutch, and he controls the speed of the bike by riding the back brake with the heel of his left foot. As he gets a bit of a wobble on, if he lifts the brake, he will speed up, and the bike will sit nicely back on speed. Fantastic photos of the team at work and play. You can follow us on Facebook, just search White Helmets, the Royal Signals Motorcycle Display Team, and to follow the Really logo. Here we have the Kawasaki jump line from the Chinese jump line. This is a four-way crossover. These motorcycles are also used on the selection course that I mentioned earlier. 2 weeks, you are assessed on your riding ability, your ability to speak in front of the public, fitness, but you don't necessarily have to be able to ride a bike before you start. In fact, only half of team members possess a road license. You can see that some of the bikes are getting more vertical than others. As you hit the ramp, give it a flip of throttle and pull the bike, and it will sit nicely in the air, so the back wheel runs first. If you're successful on the selection course, you will have to complete 6-week training camp where you master the art of super wheels and you get assigned your trick. You perfect that over the course of a month and a half. Within 4 minutes, so-called perfect it. Over the show season, which stretches from April to September. This is Lance Corporal Papa, that's supposed to be the Eagle. Get your hands off the handlebars, please. Give them away! What is Lance Corporal? It is the reverse ladder. You'll notice he's wearing a black peak of crash shame, nothing but our last public show. He got around this time, big round of applause for all of course. Let's have a look. Signal ground, recently returned from Afghanistan, providing cross protection in Kabul with 5 others, fellow first years who are also in the team. They fancy the slower pace of life. Motorcycle actually raised that as fun. It's everyone's favourite. It's the quad routine for 50cc Honda race squads, perfectly mirroring each other around the arena. Down together, up onto wheels. Nice smile for my team sergeant, Sergeant Palace. Off the white marker, crossover in the centre of the arena. Stand-up wheel time.
Things are going to each other.
Our coveted white helmets are provided by final round. These white helmets actually make my soldiers impervious to pain and thankfully heat exhaustion, because they are wearing woolen suits on a rather hot day, which isn't recommended. It's not sure, it's hay, as the first year's line-up for the jump. We've got Lance Dawson, who I mentioned earlier, with the black pink, and throws his helmet down to protect his face as it goes through the fire, because last week, Signal Day, was rushed at Ely with facial burns. Hi then, Lance Dawson. Signal Thompson. On you go. A fantastic bike by St. Thompson.
Come on.
And finally, Corporal. Over he goes. They were really pulling those bikes because they know that there's a photographer in the centre of the arena and they want to be on the front page of a random local paper. Who doesn't? The right helmet actually comes at very little cost to the taxpayer. The Army provides us with next to no financial support. All our equipment, clothing, training, fuel is paid for by shows like this that enable us to continue performing. Our parents provide all our parts, or £10,000 worth of parts annually. They make the Triumph classic cars under license. The old bird boots have reduced our ankle injuries by 96%. What an interesting fact for you. And our fantastic gloves that also pretty sweaty and make my hands smell a little bit funny. Provided by Kind Eric. Right, let's get the next trick out. It's the hanging ladder. Sing Short, who's a second year, a junior mechanic. Sets the throttle, releases the clutch and rides the back brake. Lowering on the left and right, raising the pegs to get the bike round the arena. Now you'll remember the opening line. A series of high-speed cutscenes done to the arena, blah. Right, this is the reverse ride. This time, they're not riding the back brake. They're riding the front brake to control the speed, which is why Crystal reasonably dropped it then. You can see they twisted the clutch lever around so they control it with their right hand. They're not really sat on the bike, so they're kind of hovering over it. It's the person in front this time who's able to get out of the way of the oncoming bike rather than the opposite in the opening ride, which is the person behind aiming to get as close to the real world as possible. next to because his wife had a baby. I think he got a baby just so he could stay as a leader. It's an unfair but he drove the car earlier on with the nicest view of Signal Town going on the wheelbarrow. Next lap table bumper stood on top of the standing trick. All he's squeezing out there, I assure you, is a smile. Complimentary. He's riding. There's no hands to swing it this time. Well done. It is your job. From such rides as the opening ride, the reverse ride, and the reverse Vortice. Now he's on the ladder trick. This is actually harder than the reverse ladder because he's going to get around the back and then climb, which gets a little bit rolling. He'll do 2 laps. There's no way for him to control the bike at the top of the ladder, so he's really committed. Get away from me! He's really committed to the speed that he's set before he gets on the ladder. As he hits the second right marker, he should run over the top and back down to the side. It's the most famous trick of the right helmets. It's the 5-bike fan. Look at the grimaces on the riders' faces. No straps, no harnesses, no ladders, no clips. Just a straight over the ride and the back box. Holding at the limit as they go round the corners. Actually a little bit more to it than you think. Just squeeze together. Get a little bit of thigh burn, bicep burn, everything burn. So the bikes don't spread apart and burn someone in. But it's Signal a day. It's Signal a day again, reading the wire. His face, like I said, looking a little bit scary because he's still recovering from his fire jump catastrophe last week. But he is a trooper, he does well. Something's very taking care of business. And finally we have the closing ride, the highest tempo as they cross across the arena. Taken by Wing Commander Paul Regan, the commanding officer of Eglantine St Athan. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Royal Signals Motorcycle Display Team. Now I know what you're thinking. My granny can wheel a quad, my granny can wheel a Kawasaki. It is a motocross bike and that's what they're made for. But is it possible to wheel a 1976 Triumph? All right, Thomas, of course we can. It's a stand-up. It's a sit-down room. And finally, a nice big round of applause for a left-stepper wheeler on the turbo stand-up wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Once again, grateful thanks to the fantastic display. I did tell you, ladies and gents, it could be a brilliant display, and what a display it was for the White Hammers motorcycle display team. And again, a grateful thanks to their commentator there, Captain Alex McFadden. Captain Alex there, this is his first year. He was telling me the captains do a maximum of 2 years with the display team, and this is the first of his 2 years stint, and he's done a wonderful job there. So thank you, Alex, very much indeed for that. Thank you, team, and we will be seeing them back in the arena later on this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, so don't go away. It's going to be a fantastic display. Very quickly, I have an announcement for the Lord's Lieutenants. If the Lord Lieutenant can hear me when he's somewhere around the ground here, if he could call out, would be great.